Thought Zoom fatigue was bad? Microsoft's new AI facial recognition takes workplace surveillance to the next level, but more on that later. Welcome back to This Week in AI. In this week's episode, we have updates from Microsoft, Samsung, OpenAI, Google, and much more. As always, timestamps are in the description if you want to skip around, and if you stick with us until the end of the video, you'll find out how you can get your hands on our free mini AI ChatGPT prompting course before anyone else does. Let's begin with a look into how Canva is upgrading its AI offering to users. Canva shook up the design community when it launched 10 years ago. Now, with a decade of experience, it's set to step things up a notch. Of course, that means bringing AI-powered tools to the table, and that's exactly what Canva is about to do. With over 10 AI-enhanced features, this is Canva fighting back against Adobe. Users will be able to morph and expand images using generative AI, use text prompting to create designs, and so much more. For years, Canva offered a reliable and low-cost alternative to Adobe Suite software. Then, with the release of its own host of AI enhancements to Photoshop, Adobe seemed to have caught up. Canva is about to blow this wide open again with a set of tools that'll rival the ones Adobe is offering at the lower entry cost Canva has become known for. Now let's see how Microsoft is using AI to make meeting roll calls that little bit easier. Microsoft announced this week that a new AI-powered facial recognition feature for Teams is close to release. Set to go live in December, it'll be able to use face recognition to recognize and label attendees to online meetings. That is as long as the user has created a face profile and given permission for Teams to analyze their features. This is just another smart AI feature coming to Microsoft's corporate messaging platform, following a busy year of enhancements that have been steadily growing over the last few months. As Microsoft continues to battle against the likes of Zoom and Zoho meeting for control of the video conferencing market, more features like this are bound to be coming soon. Microsoft also made a major update to Bing Chat. You can now use DALL-E 3 right from within the Microsoft AI Assistant, powered by OpenAI. You can now ask Bing to generate an image of whatever takes your fancy, and it'll use DALL-E to create whatever you've asked for. The third version of DALL-E is one of the most advanced generative AI models out there, with added safeguarding features that prevent those not safe for work images from creeping in. If you're a fan of Microsoft Paint, you'll also be glad to know that DALL-E functionality is coming to the new version of Windows 11 Paint Co-Creator. It's now even easier to access text-to-image models. And this is just one example. Google is also stepping things up. Their assistant is about to get a new version enhanced by generative AI. The new version will include Bard, Google's chatbot, along with other generative features to help make daily tasks a breeze. Not only that, this means the assistant will be built around each user, giving a truly personal experience. Google announced this at its Made by Google event, but it was buried behind the news about the new Pixel 8 and Pixel Watch 2 hardware. The new assistant, like the web version of Bard, will link with other Google apps like Gmail and Docs to help pull everything together in a single experience. It looks like Google is really stepping things up over its next slate of device releases, leaning more and more into AI. Devices powered by these AI models really are the next step in the AI journey. Not wanting to let Google steal the show, Samsung has this week unveiled its own next step towards an AI-integrated smart device. The new flagship Exynos chip was announced, and the main talking point is how much it'll lean into AI. It's set to deliver a 70% higher CPU performance over the current generation, and Samsung demonstrated the chip powering their generative text-to-image tool, which is due to reach Galaxy devices soon. The next wave of smartphones and tablet devices from all the major players look set to include AI tools as built-in features. And whilst the most common uses for AI right now are web-based, in the next year things will be getting much more handheld. Now back to the web for a moment. The browser company, which makes the Arc browser, are looking at interesting ways AI can enhance our browsing experience. The ideas being brought to life aren't as obvious as you might think. Instead of just allowing plugins and sidebars that use AI technology to link into ChatGPT, the browser company wants to offer something much more integrated, called Arc Max. You'll be able to ask ChatGPT questions right from the prompt bar. The browser will also generate handy short names for all of your tabs and downloads to keep things tidy. Quick previews will be generated for links you hover over. And finally, when you Command F to search within a page, Arc will use its AI functionality to find an answer for you if the word can't be found. The browser company looked to be ahead of the game, but it does indicate what we can expect from Microsoft and Google in coming updates. Now onto OpenAI. More features of GPT-4 have been grabbing our attention over the last week. They've always been ahead of the game when it comes to generative AI, and with GPT-4, the bar has again been raised. The newest iteration is the best yet. The biggest advancement is that GPT can now analyze images rather than just text. This means it can now help you break down a graph or infographic for a presentation, or describe images for blind people, saving the need to manually create these across websites. If you've got a photo of the ingredients in your pantry, GPT-4 can even help you come up with a recipe to make use of them. There are also upgrades to existing features, including the amount of text you can feed into the tool, but the focus will always be on what's new, and image-to-text functionality is a huge step forward, something that puts GPT at the front of the line once again. GPT-5 isn't anywhere close right now, but with this stack of upgrades and updates, GPT-4 could be around for a long time to come. Before ChatGPT took off last year, AI was often considered in the same sense as robotics, with a future filled with sentient robots. That, of course, was much more fiction than science. However, AI could hold the key to the future of robotics. We learned this week that Northwestern University has developed an AI that can efficiently and effectively design robots from scratch, using a text prompt. It takes the basic shape, something roughly like a bar of soap, and continues to create new iterations of a design until the problem is solved. The test run was to design a robot that could walk on a flat surface. It only took the AI 9 tries to create something that could walk half its body length per second. Those 9 attempts only took 26 seconds to complete. That's right. It engineered a fully functional robot in less than half a minute. The applications of AI in this way could extend to almost any production or engineering industry. And this is just another way that AI is already changing our world. Now for a new update to Artifact. The new upstart rival to Instagram and X added the function for users to post, rather than just view news content last week. Right away, users can make the most of AI tools to add to those posts. Now users who want to post their own stories to the platform can use generative AI to add eye-catching cover images to their posts, helping to get attention for their own content on the platform. This feature is available right now to Android and iOS Artifact users. You can type in a phrase or keyword to have the tool generate a piece of beautiful cover art for your post. Since launching back in January, Artifact has always had AI at the front and center, using it to filter out fake news and bad content, and now allowing users to harness it to help their own content shine. Thanks for watching this week's video. If you're still here and eager to learn more, you'll be glad to know about our newsletter. We're launching a brand new AI newsletter, which will cover all the new and exciting things happening in AI, highlighting the latest tools and plugins we hear about. As an added bonus for our subscribers, we'll also throw in early access to a 5-part mini AI chatbot prompting course. We've been using AI since before it came out to the public and have learnt through trial and error the most effective ways to prompt. By using our methods and secrets, you can become up to 32 times more effective at prompting and getting the result you want every time. Check out the link in the description for more information. Remember, we're your #1 source for all things AI, so make sure you subscribe to stay up to date. Let us know in the comments what amazing things you did with AI tools this week. And if you liked the video, make sure you drop us a like. Thanks for watching.